And welcome back. We're picking where we left off last time in Terra Invicta, where, as I brought up 2 parts ago, we're on experimental patch 0.4.72. And we're waiting for a bunch of our stations to build. At this point, I think we're going to change much about the systems, or bases. I think there's one base we'll fill a little bit with about. Either we're going to throw out more, which is tempting to do, take over a few more of the interface orbits on Earth, or we're going to start building ships as soon as we start saving up a decent amount of volatiles, which, I will have note, has started to go up. So some of the changes we've been doing, in theory, should be increasing the amount of volatiles we're making. It hasn't really changed it by very much. I think we've about doubled since the beginning of the stream. So with that, let's get going. We got things tasked. Let's cycle. Wait for some of that construction to complete to see how many volatiles we're getting per day. I think completed and we went down, which is somewhat expectable in some cases. Any scenario where something's being finished that isn't comboed with a farm, I think is going to cause volatiles to actually go down, not up.
Violence
Okay, so
is
I'm
a
successfully tracking Xenoform
now.
17, I think is what that was. Oh, actually, maybe Fu Tong was tracking them. I know someone found 17.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Granted, he started getting himself away because he's right in the face where we're screwing around in the
Our
states.
people have taken control.
Okay, so we got this control point back. We're 1 point over, so I'm just gonna hold it. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. We'll see if they come to poke this place. More of our bases are done. Well, more of the upgrades are done. Apparently not necessarily increasing volatiles that much. Which is fine. Public opinion in the United States is dropping. Suddenly, probably means someone else is doing public campaign there, which is not super surprising. We had a little bit of unity, so it should be actually trending up, but yeah, nothing to worry about immediately there. Interpol, Actum Instruments. $10, $12, E20. You might be able to take an upgrade. Yeah, you'll be able to take an upgrade. What do I want for your upgrade? Command or security, probably. We'll go command, because that'll help us a little bit with minimizing how many we're over the cap. So now we're decimal points over. We're 0.12 over our cap, which is going to make it even harder for people that are wanting to screw with us. So yeah, do we want to go after the Xenoform? And I think the answer is a little bit of yes. So we just investigate the counselor.
Standing by for orders.
Probably sufficiently protected. Okay, we can kick it up to 52% chance of assassination, which we'll do. We'll take a 50-50 swing at him.
ready for my mission.
Oh, not contact. I want protect the assassin, please. The assassin does not die.
What's the up?
Ready for orders.
Let's keep
We'll see what we can find.
generating the Xenopoints from discovering things the aliens are doing. To be fair, the Xenoform 17 right now is getting screwed with because Xenoform 17 is screwing with me. As long as I stay out of my territory, basically as long as I stay out of China, stay out of India, stay out of the US, things that I control or I'm thinking about trying to control in the case of China. I don't like that they've got 2 control points in China. But yeah, as long as I stay out of the places I'm trying to control, the aliens can do what they want for the moment. If an alien nation forms in, say, Brazil or Africa, an alien nation is formed in Brazil and or Africa, I'll accept that. That's not world ending.
Offering counsel.
But I don't want, like, definitely don't want, like, China to flip. I don't want
Person of
India to
interest
flip. I don't want
surveyed.
America to flip. Especially if I'm in control of them. Losing one of my major control zones would be bad. We improved our knowledge about Xenoform 17. Should actually make the assassination attempt more
Target
likely to go
down.
off. There it goes. 17 has been dealt with. Alpha 17 is gone. And Futong was investigating Alpha 17, so whoops. This is the retaliatory fleet I suspect coming to blow something up at Mars.
We've moved the needle.
So there's the Vapor Core fusion reactor. Oh, that's a new project. We'll probably want that. We'll set that as a favorite, because we do want to probably. We're going to run Vapor Core as our engine type base power plant, and then we're going to want the highest version of it. There's an alien in China.
Recon complete. At your service. Offering assistance.
Standing by.
Reporting in. We'll see what we can find.
Acknowledged. Investigating alien site.
Reporting in.
%96 chance of success? I think that's probably an alien. Either it's someone investigating the alien, one of the two. Because my guy's got pretty good investigate, so it's unlikely he would fail, and even in... Well, that's more unlikely than I would expect from him. We've got a 14 here. Could try to raise admin to drop something else, but that's not really worth it right now. You're the person we haven't advised, but it would actually make sense to do command here, because that would make the... Where's your hometown? Molly, okay. That would make the armies of India better when you're doing it, so we'll do that. And now we have enough control points to control all the places we control. Good to know. Should fortify them a little bit more. Management is being generated. 2 more cycles of management, we'll just be able to hold everything that we have, even the stuff that's on Crackdown. And then moving more into China is going to be the expensive part. Doubly so if I'm having to dig out cracked down servant points.
Offering support. Offering support.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay, so we were correct. That was Alpha 22. If it's going to hang around China, I'm going to try to kill it. Because I don't want China being corrupted and going alien government. Okay, let's get the bonuses against Enthrall. So one of the things the aliens can be doing, we don't have enough info on this one to see that it can, is they can abduct people. Right, so abducting people basically slowly gives the aliens better and better bonuses against that region. And if they abduct enough people, then they can try to swap it over to an alien administration. Which will
We'll be
avoid
ready for
happening.
new orders soon.
And then they can do enthralls, which
people
is
will
they swap
come
it over
to
to
our
one of
side.
I think it's always swap it over to the servants. As a side effect, the servants very frequently have lots and lots and lots of control points they don't care about because they're just getting them handed them by the aliens. And eventually, if they've been enough abductions, and I think if they're controlled by the servants, then the servants can hand it over to an alien government.
Here's what we
Prefer
found.
not to happen. So we do want the executive in China simply to deny it to the servants, so that would be a bit expensive right now. We're trying to bank 40 control points. It might be worth doing once we have all of Gulf states, so we just get abandoned Gulf states to do it.
At your service.
Okay. Do we want to go after
What's the op?
you? 4%, so we're not going to get it up to 50-50, so we need to do a little bit more recon.
Eyes up.
Where do you need me?
You keep
Ready for my
tabs
mission.
on that alien.
Reporting in.
How is the Brazil one looking? I think we found one in Brazil. Do we still know about the Brazil one? No. And Mexico's still at war with the EU. Which is something I'm going to have to pay attention to, right? So at some point Mexico might get taken by the EU. I think the EU is controlled by whom? Controlled by the servants, controlled by the academy, so it's going to get split 50-50 between those two. Not really worried about Russia. Not EU. Okay, so probably just want to do a stabilize mission with you. You're pretty stable. Yeah, do some stable
We'll
missions
make
in
things
India.
safe.
India's getting a little unstable. We are doing stuff to stabilize it. That's what welfare is being done here. Oh, I probably have enough money we can give up on spoils for the moment. Turn spoils off. India, turn spoils off in America for spoiling America. But yeah, that's where the focus on welfare is drag down the inequality to get up unity. And we got Mexico a little unified apparently. So, and then Canada's Canada. Canada's stable. Canada's not a good place for boost, which is why we're just focusing on funding. I don't know what the funding cap is. Hopefully we're not anywhere near the funding cap. Funding government, research, environment. So we're not doing government here. Should do government here? Yeah, but it's Canada. We can do government in Canada. Okay. How's the constructions coming along? We got a lot of them done at this point, so I think we got one shipyard to reevaluate. This shipyard, yeah. Okay, so we've only got 44 more power. We don't need the Xenoscience Research Lab because we've already got 5 in orbit. So we're already getting basically the max interface orbit version of it. So we don't need another one of those. Could do space or materials. Oh, one thing we should do, which is probably we're gonna overwrite the Xenology Lab because we've got 5 of those. We got 5 centers in Earth orbit already, with the admin node for more control power. That actually boosts us up to 54 points. So that's and that's additional. So could just upgrade what we've got here, which I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, that'll run on the existing power, and that's fine. It's maybe not super meta. One of those we might want to swap if we wanted to go full meta for Skunk Works, because I think if you have an engineering and a science in the same hab, that's the requirement for some of the better events related to extraction. And if we still had surplus food or whatever, or surplus power or whatever, we could do farms. But no, we're gonna do this. It's gonna keep it So this will be probably the one hab that actually eats the most of our volatiles. As you can see, all our other ones are just eating 4. This one's eating 13. That's because it's the only one in Earth orbit that does not have a farm. The farm is basically feeding all 290 people at the location. Whereas this is the one that will have the most people and have no farm. I don't think I have anything Luna. No, nothing at Luna. It may make sense. We think the alien's about to show up at Mars. It may make sense to set up another space station at Mars. Oh, and that's the upgrade mod. It's saying are they going to empty space or we're going to upgrade? Right. So in this case, we've got upgrade. We can upgrade the 2 construction modules, which will do. Yeah. Upgrade you, which we have the power for. That's not a problem. Upgrade you. Don't know if any of our nanofabs are done yet. Because we had a nanofab, it might be worth trying to build a station. I think all the skunk works. I just don't know if we have any of the nanofabs up at Mars yet. Alright, let's actually set this all. Oh no, this one's only got 18 spare power. What do I want to do with 18 power? Can't do a lot with 18 power. Could put a fallback. In fact, that's what I will do. We'll put a fallback construction module here. That way, if we're in a situation where, say, all the ones with the nanohabs get destroyed, we can still build from Mars with no delays. Okay, so all the constructions are being upgraded or being built, so let's not build until the nanofabs finish. Let's not build any new stations around Mars. I don't think that'll take very long to change as a state.
Surveilling target area.
I will help them. I will help them.
Oh, that's Futong just quickly fell. We're not telling him to fail, so that's not on us. Got some more info on Xenoform Alpha 12.
Is returning.
And you can see the special missions for the aliens. We've got Enthrall, Public, Enthrall Unaligned Elites, Enthrall Elites, Enthrall Org. Unaligned is basically a very aggressive version of Control Point, except it gives it to the servants. Enthrall Elites is an aggressive version of Purge. We're stabilizing stuff in India.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Alien abductions reported, which is what we're mainly coming after this Alien 4. We don't want him to be doing that.
Ready for orders. Surveilling target. At your service.
Okay, we're now at basically 50-50 territory on this alien, so we're going to come after it.
I'm here. On guard.
Standing by for orders. On the way to the target site.
This will probably piss the aliens off again. So if that wasn't a
I'll
punitive
keep
strike
them
coming in,
safe.
then we're about to have another punitive strike coming in.
Offering support.
Person of interest surveilled. They got away.
They got away. We don't have enough generation of ops to do that back to back, so we're gonna have to let him do what he wants to do for a while.
The people will come to our side.
Okay, nanofactory is done. So with the nanofactory, I'm gonna go ahead and place 2 more orbitals around Mars in low Mars orbit. Well, I suppose it technically doesn't matter where I put them in Mars orbit. As long as they're in Mars orbit, it'll be fine. Yeah, we might put it farther out, actually, to get a little bit more... Well, we're not really using power and solar power on the orbit rate, so we can just put it anywhere. Yeah, place a couple orbitals around to Mars. Okay. And either of those will get attacked by the aliens as their retaliatory targets, or we'll build those up as alternative space yards after we lose places to the aliens attacking for their retaliation.
Here's what we've found.
Complete combatants. Project complete. Oh, it was... So, we got Vortex, or Heavy Dumbo versus Vortex. So the Heavy Dumbo is exhaust velocity rating 3, whereas the Vortex drive is 4.3. It does require... Oh, you need gas core fission? Okay, Vapor Core is 10 classes, gas core. That's fine. I can work with that. Three turns per gigawatt versus... How do we skip one? I don't know, but we apparently skipped one. Apparently I think we just had 2 research already, okay. Oh no, we had molten core? I'm confused. Anyway. That's fair, I get confused fairly easily. Oh, we don't have Energy Research Center? Oh, we should do Energy Research Center. Let's research that quickly. We'll do that before we do the engine. Give a bit more time for the rare of the 2 engines to be detected in our research project set.
Where to? Headed there now.
Ready. Standing by for orders.
Oops,
At
no,
your
I want
service.
you
At your
to
service.
keep tracking the alien that we're trying to kill.
Eyes on the target.
You,
Ready for my
the
mission.
assassin who's not going to do assassination because we are a little bit low on our ops. Right, so we can only get up to 70. We could technically go 1 step higher if we add the ops. You, as a side doctor, are going to go to Brazil.
Investigating alien site.
And then you
Reporting in.
go back to advising in India.
Offering assistance.
So we're going to grab some science. Scientists can grab some science. commander here, well, our officer here, who focuses on command, has max security, has max command, has max admin. If we just want more control points, we can go persuasion, which we'll do. Investigator here. Investigator here probably does want to go command, unless we've got a bad trait we can get rid of. Actually, you might want to go security because you constantly get attracted, or go do things that might get attracted, people attracted to you. Commander persuasion here. I think we're going to command. Okay. And yeah, I think after we deal with this alien, we'll probably, because we'll have the management research done at that point, we'll probably go for the main control point here if it hasn't been taken yet. The executive point.
Offering counsel.
Surveillance complete.
Yep. Trying to attempt to gain influence, projecting public opinion in favor of the servants, which that's what the aliens do. We'll leave you focusing
Public
on getting
opinion
more
is
control
moving in our
points.
direction.
Here's what we found.
Mass explosions detected at the southern moons of Phobie. Scientists around the world are baffled at why the explosion occurred, what is assumed to be the work of mysterious aliens which have appeared in the outer systems. There is no human presence in Phobie for them to have attacked. The only theory is the aliens suffered some kind of industrial accident while constructing a base there. Although this would indicate their power source is extremely volatile.
We've found something. Standing by for orders.
Again, I think we want to put this off a little bit longer, though 70% chance is a little too good to pass
Tracking
up. We're
target.
going to go for 70% chance.
Ready to go. Defending the VIP.
Oh, now there's two in China.
Investigating alien site. Standing by. We'll see what we can find.
Okay. Oh, and security measures about to finish. It's good to see. Yeah, looks like we're in the state where we're going to probably piss off some aliens, which doesn't surprise me. Okay. Executive protection next.
On guard.
Okay, the assassin shouldn't die, which, to be fair, is unlikely to happen anyway. I think it's only on failure, and he's got a 7% chance of success.
Person of interest surveilled.
And in theory, we just buffed the likelihood that the alien dies.
They won't be causing us any more
And there we
problems.
had a 71% chance. We rolled a 46. The alien is dead. One less alien.
We've moved the needle.
One less alien and one more sample. There's our Energy Research Center. I'm going to look, double check. Trajectory. Actually, back to research. Show and trajectory. I want the thing that's prerequisite to this one. I want to check what derives come off of it. Vapor core, it requires. Fission requires. Vapor core reactor. So we got that complete. I have the cavity drive. Oh, interesting. It's not showing a percentage here to be discovered, so I suspect that may have mean that I have scientists are preparing this project for research. Is that already in my list? Drives. Let's find the drives. No. Okay, so we've got a choice between vortex drive and cavity drive. Preparing, so it hasn't been prepared. Well, we had a 95% chance, so I think it's still going to appear. So we've got to decide between go on the vortex drive or the cavity drive. We already can start on the vortex if we wanted it. So 300 versus 56,000. So this one's got more newtons initial thrust. It's using gigawatts of power, so it's a big honking engine, but it's got more newton thrust. This is a 4.3, that's a 4.3, so they're both the same efficiency per se. So then the question does, do we want to go for advanced? Does the advanced go a particular way? Advanced is 4.6, okay. I think it's going to require vapor core. I think it's vapor core or gas core is what it needs, right? So we've got vapor core, that's fine. Cavity drive, back to vapor core. We can go down the vortex drive, which there's an advanced version of. Okay, so if I want fuel efficiency, we want to go cavity. If we just want raw engine power, vortex is probably the way to go. So the upgrade to the cavity drive sort of catches up with the vortex drive in power and gains more fuel efficiency, whereas the vortex drive has the power to start with and gets even more power if we upgrade it. So this looks like it's working out. Note, I'm caring a little bit less about power use efficiency and caring a little bit more about exhaust thrust. So technically, actually, yeah, the cavity drive is more fuel and power efficient, so it's going to need a little smaller of an engine or of a power plant for it. I think we're gonna stick with the vortex drive because it's the same fuel efficiency and more power is more power. Until we get to the advanced one, right? By the time we're doing the advanced one, we're doing the advanced one. Okay. So we'll detect tree. So we're fine with vortex. We may do cavity drive in a bit, but we'll do vortex to start. So we'll pick a vortex, and then we'll finish up the vapor core line, pick up the advanced vortex. So yeah, the vortex drive, that'll be done in March, and we'll try designing a ship with that in March.
We've found.
And then we'll figure out how feasible it is to actually build that ship. That's an entirely different problem.
Here's what we found.
Teardrop drive. Well, open research and look at it. Don't think we're interested in the teardrop drive. Oh, I've gone past it. Teardrop drive. Okay, that's molten core. Whereas we're gonna go to vapor core. I think. So that's not gonna work for us. Not gonna work out for a drive type. Though that would have been comparable to what we're about to research, so that's fine. It's comparable to what we're researching.
I'm here.
We lose track of the alien. I think we lost track of the alien. Which is fine.
Initiating
See if we can
surveillance.
find him again.
Acknowledged.
Your orders?
Okay. We'll do a stabilized mission. Do we want it in India or America? So 3.3 in India, 2.5 in America. America's theory is still stabilizing itself a little bit, so we'll do India.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Your orders?
And we'll actually assign you to America. Find it quickly on this list. Nope, we're just going to scroll over to it. It's going to be faster. Then you go
Ready for my
back
mission.
to
On my way
India.
to the capital. At your
you
service.
go back to America.
Don't let them find out.
Offering assistance.
Okay, and looking at the time, this will probably be the last cycle for this part, and then we'll start
Surveying target area.
the next part after a short break. Surveying base agents, we'll see if we can find the alien again back on your permanent assignment until we need more people to do investigations.
Things are cool enough.
Things are stabilizing.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I'm surprised the India one is so delayed. So we're getting a retaliatory approach to America, or to
Policy direction.
not just America. Oh, because I hit policy, not it's in the wrong one. That makes sense. I pushed the wrong button. Do that from time to time. Get a retaliatory advance on low Earth orbit. Then we can cavity drive. We'll set that as a favorite. That we might go down that route. We'll see. We'll have to see how the first
Forgive me,
worship
Apache.
goes.
I can happily talk to anyone for hours about how to improve society. Yet, sometimes
So I lost control. So they went space navies instead of what I would have gone for. Without looking through the tech tree, I'm not sure what I've gone for anyway. So that's fine. I might regret that later, but for the moment, that's fine.
At your service.
Okay, so we didn't find the aliens. Either the alien wandered off, or he decided to lay low. I'm not sure which.
Setting a watch.
I'm here.
Okay, let's put you on the right one, which is not national policy, it's advice.
Lend in my expert.
If I want to do national policy, actually, let's
Ready
do a
for
national
orders.
policy. You're gonna do a set national policy in the United States. We're gonna stop
On
being
my
allied
way to the
to
capital.
the alien-friendly EU. America is gonna be xenophobic, just not Xeno in other nation, but Xeno in other planet in this case. I don't really need the command points right this moment. Getting this guy some security is probably a good idea, so we'll grab security. Okay, before I get back into playing too much, this is where I need to put the part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break to go check up on the family, and then I'll be right back. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.